video, I am going to be doing a review slash tutorial on the MakeupRevolution glitter bombs. So I've recently purchased the Anastasia glitters as well, so that is why I wanted to do a comparison with the MakeupRevolution glitter bombs, because these are just £4. So I picked up 3 of the shades in the glitter bombs. So the shades I've got is Grand Gesture, Retrospeck and Glitter Artsy. So Grand Gesture, which is this one, is more of a rose gold, and the one in the middle, which is Retrospeck, is a pinky purpley glitter, I would say, but it does have multicolored glitter in it also. And the one on the end, which is Glitter Artsy, and that is just pure multicolored glitter. So there is a massive price difference between the two. So I did purchase the Anastasia glitters as well recently, and these were £15. Also, I just wanted to state that with the Anastasia one, you do get 5.4 grams of glitter, and with the MakeupRevolution glitter bombs, you only get 3.5 grams of glitter. But considering the difference in prices, I don't think a lot of you would actually mind it being less glitter, because you are paying a lot less. But the way that they have packaged it makes it look like there's more in the MakeupRevolution one. The container is a lot more larger than the Anastasia Beverly Hills. And also, just by looking at it straight away, I can see that the glitter particles in the MakeupRevolution ones are slightly larger than the Anastasia Beverly Hills one. So that would just mean that the Anastasia one would still sparkle and shine, but it would be a lot more subtle than the MakeupRevolution one. So this one would just be like in your face glitter. So if you'd like to carry on watching to see how I did create this look and see how I do get on with the MakeupRevolution glitter bombs, then carry on watching. So this look is going to be very quick, very simple, very kind of basic. Well, not basic because of the glitter. So I wanted quite a neutral base for the eyeshadow look, so I'm going to go back in with the Dose of Colours Friendcation palette, and I'm only going to be using the matte shades. So I'm just going to pick up this colour here, which is Basic, which is the lighter colour in the pan. So I'm just going to apply that just into my crease. So the first time I tried this palette and I used the shade Basic and I applied it under my brow bone, that is when I realised the shade's not as light as it actually looks. So the matte shades in this palette, they look quite light, but they come out quite pigmented and a little bit darker than what they look like in the pan. So this time I'm just going to apply that shade into my crease, not under my brow bone. See, I learnt my lesson, you guys. So hopefully you guys can see how it was looking really light in the pan. When I am applying it, it's coming out darker. So now I'm going to go in with this shade here, which is called Necessary. And I'm just deepening up the crease on top of the Basic. And just deepen it up in the inner corners, just below the brows a little bit more. And then blend it back out. So when you're blending, you want to just kind of bring it upwards. So this time I want to kind of just really blow it up a little bit more. So I'm just applying that right on top of the Basic just to deepen it up a little bit more. And then just really kind of bring it into the inner corners, just under the brow. And just blend that down into the outer corner. So now I'm going to use the Churro shade, and I'm using the Zoeva 231 Luxe Petite Crease Brush. So with these shades I definitely need to make sure I tap off the excess, because these shadows are so pigmented, like really pigmented, like you only need a tiny amount. So just make like a V shape on the outer corner. Then I'm just using my big fluffy MAC 224 brush just to blend all of that out. So when you're blending, try to do more of the blending on the outskirts of the eyeshadow. I hope that's making sense. and you guys know what I mean, but try not to blend too much on what you've done on the inside, just try to blend on the outside. So now that everything is blended in my crease the way that I like, I'm going to use my Fenty Beauty Galaxy palette, and I'm just going to use one shade. It's been a while. So I'm just going to use this shade here, which is called Ozone, and I just grabbed my Anastasia brush again, and this time I'm just going to use the smaller size. I'm just going to pick up that colour Ozone. So I'm just going to apply that to the inner corner. So I just want to do my inner corner before I go in with the glitter, just because I don't really want to be moving any of the glitter around once I place it on my eyes. And this colour, just again, just bring it up a little bit as well. So sort of bring it up into the crease, but then don't take it into the crease, and just stop when you get to the top. So before I start to apply the glitter, I just wanted to do a quick comparison between the two. So I just wanted to see the difference between the Anastasia Beverly Hills glitters and the MakeupRevolution glitter bombs. So if I just hold them side by side, you can already see that the Anastasia one is quite a bit smaller than the MakeupRevolution one. But you're getting 5.4 grams in the Anastasia one and 3.5 grams with the MakeupRevolution. Even though it looks larger, you're actually getting 3.5 grams of glitter. So because this is only £4, maybe you won't mind there only being 3.5 grams of glitter in there. But it's just a little note just to take in if you're considering which one to get. And also between the two, the MakeupRevolution glitter looks slightly more bigger and chunkier than the Anastasia one. The Anastasia Beverly Hills glitter is a lot more finer, so it will kind of give off a reflex, whereas with the MakeupRevolution one, you're just going to see straight up glitter. So this one would kind of give off a reflex, but you'd really have to pack it on to even kind of get that effect, whereas this one already, I don't know if you can see, it has a gold reflex, and the MakeupRevolution one, you can just see that it's just pure glitter. So I'm just going to quickly swatch the two on the back of my hand, just to kind of see what they are like side by side. So both of them are really pretty. Okay, so hopefully you guys can see. So, oh, where am I going? So this one is the MakeupRevolution glitter, so that's in the shade Retrospeck, and this one here is the Anastasia Beverly Hills glitter, and that is in the shade Pink Sapphire. So you can see they both have that pink undertone, but the Anastasia one has more pink glitter than the MakeupRevolution one. The MakeupRevolution one has more of the multicolored glitter than the pink glitter, so that's what kind of makes it different. So the Anastasia one still has the multicolored glitter in there, but not as much as the MakeupRevolution. So just to stick that on, I've just grabbed the Anastasia glitter adhesive. I'm just going to pop some on the back of my hand. I'm going to pop some of that glitter next to it. So not on top of the glue, I'm just going to pop it next to the glue. I'm just going to use my ring finger to apply that glitter onto my lid. So I'm just dipping my finger into the glue and just patting into the glitter, and that's picked it right up there. Whoa, and look at that. So I'm just going to apply it straight onto my eyes. Even though this glitter is more bigger and chunky, I kind of like it. So I don't know if you can see, but that glue has really stuck that glitter down onto my finger instead of my eyelid. Like, I've got some glitter there, but not as much as I would like. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to get some of that glitter glue and just pat that onto my eyelid, and then just grab some glitter and then pack it on. A bit better, yeah. So I am actually really liking these glitters, even though they are bigger. So they seem to be standing out a lot more than the Anastasia ones as well. So when you're applying the glitter, don't take it all the way to the end, because we want to try and keep it dark as possible there as we can. So we just want this kind of scattered look. So hopefully you guys can see, but that is really nice. I really like that. So I've only just done that one eye. It is actually really nice. I am quite impressed, and I am happy with the way that they apply. and also how they look like on. So now I'm just going to quickly go and do my other eye. So I've already put the glitter glue and the glitter onto my finger. So I'm just going to go straight ahead and just apply. So if you want to make a statement with your glitter, I would say go with the MakeupRevolution one. They're only £4 anyway, you can't go wrong. And guys, I really like the colours that are coming off in this glitter. So I just want to darken the outer corners up a little bit more, and I'm going to use the colour Cheens. And I've just grabbed my Zoeva 223 Petite Eye Blender brush, and I'm just going to apply that just in the outer corners. So this shade is pigmented to the max. So be careful if you do decide to get the palette. So I'm just going to blend it out further, and I'm just going to go in with my MAC 224 and really buff that colour out. Okay, so now I'm just going to go in with a bit of eyeliner in my waterline, and I'll just grab my MAC Smoulder. You can tell I've used this a lot. So I do need to get another one, but I'm not sure if I'm going to get a MAC one again. So just apply that straight into my waterline. I'm going to go back in with the shade Necessary, and I'm going to use my MAC 219 pencil brush, and I'm just going to line the lower lash line. When I line my lower lash line, I like to bring it quite further down, and then I like to blend it out because I prefer the smoky effect it gives. So I like to bring it further down because I like to blend it at the end, and I really like the blown out under eye blended look. So I'm just going to connect that to the top part as well also. And I like to bring it further down also because that way you can actually see the eyeshadow underneath. Sometimes I don't see the point of just putting it on with a really fine brush because you really can't see it. Like, no one's really going to see that unless they get really close up into your eyes. So now I'm just blending it with the MAC 224, and that is literally the only shadow that I'm going to apply underneath on my lash line. So I'm just going to line the inner corner of my bottom lash line, and I'm going in with the Morphe M326 brush. I'm just going to pick up that same shade that I used before called Ozone, and I'm just going to apply that to the inner corner of my lower lash line and kind of just bring it a little bit across. So sorry guys if you hear like excessive breathing or you see my backdrop moving in the background, that would be my dog. I'm just going to apply mascara, and I'm going to be using the Dior Addict It Lash. I'm just going to apply that only to my bottom lashes, and I will be back. Okay guys, so that is it for the finished eye look. Okay guys, so that was the eyes complete. I just chose to keep the look really plain and simple and quick and easy because I just wanted to test out the MakeupRevolution glitter itself, and I just wanted to compare it to the Anastasia ones also because they are a lot cheaper, so you'd be saving a lot of money there. So for the lips, I'm actually going to be lining my lips today, and I'm going to line them with the MAC Stripdown lip liner. So I am already wearing a bit of gloss on top of my lips at the moment because they are pretty dry. But that shouldn't really affect the lip liner. So what I also like to do when I'm lining my lips is I'll kind of just half close my mouth like this. So that way you really get to see your Cupid's bow and you get to line it precisely. And the bottom as well. So now I'm going to go in with the YSL Tatouage Couture. This is my favourite lip product. So I do love a lot of my lip products that I already have. Like I love my Huda Beauty matte liquid lipsticks. I love my Kylie Cosmetics liquid lipsticks. I already have like a few YSL ones which I do love, and all of my Anastasia liquid lipsticks. But this, oh god, this one has got to be my favourite. It's in the shade 23. So when they first released these, this shade 23 was so hard to find. It was out of stock for months and months, and then I was told it was going to be discontinued. So I think like after 8 months of me searching for this one shade, I finally found it, and I love the shade. The shade is so wearable as well, for every day even. And I'll just do a quick swatch. It's probably like the worst swatch that you've ever seen in your life. This is beautiful mauvey, pinky, brownie sort of shade, and it's perfect for every day as well. So with this, it does take quite some time for it to actually dry, but when it does actually say on the tube that it's a matte stain. It does stain your lips, but it does take some time to actually dry down and to see the matte side of it. But once it does actually dry down, it is the perfect shade. So normally when I do wear this, I don't really wear a lip liner. I just apply this and I'm good to go. But just for today's video, I just thought I would just, you know, line them up. And also when you open it, the applicator I am in love with. So the applicator is like a doe foot applicator, but it's flexible and bendy, so this bit does move back and forth. And also, if you can see, it's slanted at the top as well, which really helps define your cupid's bow. So I'm just going to go straight in and start applying that onto my lips. Like, do you see how it just hugs that cupid's bow? And really gives it a defined look. So yeah, that is the final look, guys. That is everything done. I hope you enjoyed this quick video. So I didn't really want to go too much in with the eyeshadow because I just purely wanted to test out the MakeupRevolution glitter bombs and see what they were like compared to the Anastasia glitters. And I have to say, I'm happy. I am happy. They are a little bit larger than the Anastasia ones. I do slightly prefer the more subtle approach to the glitter, but this, I have to say, I am really liking, and I'm happy with the way it came out. I'm happy with the way that they stuck on. They are really sparkly and they are worth the £4. So let me know what you guys think, and also check out my Instagram as well. I will leave the description in the description box below as always. And if you aren't following me over on my Instagram, please make sure you do so. So over on my Instagram, it's a lot more, let's just say, to an upper level, where it's more concentrated mainly into the makeup. And here over on my YouTube, it's a lot more chilled out for me. This is where I actually get to talk to you guys, and I can kind of relax and give my opinions, my thoughts, my reviews. So yeah, it's a lot more chilled out for me over here on YouTube. But over on my Instagram, I feel like it's completely different. On Instagram, I feel like that is where you need to just kick it up. Everything is kind of sped up and it's a little bit more like boom, boom, boom. But you have to kind of make that 1 minute last and be a good 1 minute. So make sure you go and follow me over on my Instagram as well, because it does have a different vibe. So comment, like and subscribe to my channel, and I shall hopefully see you all in my next video. Bye guys!